Okay, so I've got to go to work in a few minutes, and I thought something that some people should know. It sounds like a joke, and people have brought it around a couple times. And one of my friends had mentioned, didn't I experience that a couple years ago? And my answer was yes. When I started driving in high school, I will never forget it. We had a horticulture class that was in one of the trailers in the back of the school. Anyway, she'd have all the windows open because we didn't have air conditioning. And actually, she was a really hot teacher. She was like the 24-year-old teacher just out of college. Kyle Bass knows who I'm talking about. Josh Atkinson, you know who I'm talking about. Well, anyway, she's married. She's married now. Now. Point is, at one point she said, okay, because nobody was paying attention, she said, you can go home after this. In the order people answer questions, they can go out. The next person that answers the question can go out, and so on and so on. She says, alright, so I'm going to ask a question, and the first person to answer it can leave. And I throw my bag. I just throw it straight across the room to the door. And she's not looking. She turns around and looks, who threw that? And I went, me! I'm going home. That's what I did. I did it. And I got up and I went to the door. I grabbed my bag and I walked out before she could say anything. She wasn't happy at all, but I think she was blushing too. I think everyone knew why I did that. And I just recently saw, my friend showed me on Facebook. He said, dude, didn't you do something like this? There was a picture on some website where the boy is sitting in class and the teacher says, next person to answer a question correctly can leave. He just says, throw his bag out window. Who says this? Me, I'm going home. Well, I threw mine to the door. I didn't think about throwing it out the window, but I had my phone and my computer and my laptop and all that stuff inside there. And I won't throw it out no dang window, but land on the concrete. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I did. And just for any of y'all who don't mind a little attention, a little detention, a little trouble, a little funniness, if you don't mind being a class clown, try that sometime. The teacher says, you know, when you answer the question correctly, you can leave. Throw your bag when she's not looking. Throw something when she's not looking. Then, when she gets in trouble, when she, kind of calls you out on it, who did this? Answer as fast as you can and just get up and leave. Because you answered the next question, you answered it correctly, and she has to let you go. That was a verbal contract. I'm not responsible if you get in trouble. Bye.